This coming week sees the launch of the UK's largest festival celebrating refugees and the contribution they make to society. Hundreds of art and cultural events are set to take place across the capital for Refugee Week, and actor Baraa Halabieh is one of the people involved in one of the events taking place in the capital this week. Lovely to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Reya.
Tell us about the performance you're involved with.
Borderline. Borderline is a satire, black comedy about Calais refugee camp, which is called The Jungle. And the special thing in Borderline is devised piece of theatre. There was no script. Our cast is mixed cast of 13 actors, half of us refugees from Syria, Sudan, Afghanistan, and we have European actors from England, Wales, France and Chile.
It might surprise people to hear people doing a comedy in London about the horrors of the jungle camp in Calais. Why a comedy?
Because comedy and tragedy, they are two sides of the same coin. And even that Calais, I spent 6 months in Calais. And even Calais is a tragedy place, but there was some happy moment for us as refugees, happy moments. So in the darkest moments, you still find light and you find happy. And so every scene in Borderline, we brought it from Calais. It's real scenes.
Fascinating to hear that you yourself spent time in the jungle camp in Calais. At that time, were you thinking this is going to be great to put on the stage?
I think so, because as a refugee who got to his refugee status in the UK, I think there is a responsibility on my shoulders to talk about the untold stories of refugees, because as we know that the jungle being demolished, but there are thousands of people still in France. And I think in Borderline we try to address the audience and spread the message about refugees and what they're facing when they leave their countries and on their way to Europe.
Were you acting before, or is this the first time?
Honestly, no. I did English literature back home in Syria. And when I arrived to London a year ago, I have friends who run a theatre company called Good Chance Theatre, and I met them in Calais. And they invite me to participate in research and development workshops. And I found myself participating in 2 weeks workshops with director Stephen Daldry. And after that, I did 2 workshops with Complicity, and a friend introduced me to Sophie Bess, the director and the founder of Syrian Theatre Company. And Borderline is the second production I'm in.
Fantastic stuff. This is a show which has already had sell-out tours all over the country. What's the response been like from audiences?
We got amazing reviews. The feedback of the audience, it was amazing, and this gives us more responsibility to tour it and go around England to reach a bigger audience.
And just briefly, we're running out of time, but the show is coming to the South Bank next week. When can people see it?
We're going to be at South Bank Centre, and we are sold out 20th and 21st of June. 24th, we're going to be in Sheffield during the Migration Matters Festival. And after that, we're going to be in Germany in September, and after that in Greece. And next spring, we're going to be touring in England.